Hi, everyone. Welcome to our What is Coaching webinar. I'm Shannon Galladay, and we're so excited to welcome you to our webinar tonight. We have three other presenters, Nicole Layton, Trisha Cumming, and Cindy Roberts, who will be sharing their stories from our team and also just telling you what coaching is all about. So welcome to our webinar. I'm excited to introduce our first presenter, Trisha. So welcome, Trisha.
Thank you, Shannon. I am really excited to be here and to share my story. I always love talking about what it is that we do as coaches and being with all you amazing ladies. So I'll start out a little bit about me and kind of just a quick overview of why it is that I do what I do and kind of how I got here. I pretty much, struggled for quite a long period of time trying to lose weight and find a way that I could live that healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life. And over about a 2-year period where I had really committed to do that, I lost about a total of 15 pounds. And I did that basically by making some healthy choices, cutting out some, not so good things. And I was running about 10 to 12 miles a week. So I was doing quite a bit of damage to my knees and whatnot. But I was pretty much kind of on a roller coaster ride where I was losing weight and gaining weight back. And over that 2-year period, I lost about a total of 15 pounds. And so for 2 years, I kind of thought, man, this really should be moving along a little quicker. So I kind of was at the point where I was ready to give up, but I decided that I was going to try this one more thing. And the one more thing was an amazing Beachbody program and Shakeology. And so I committed to doing that. And with Insanity, I lost 15 pounds in just 2 months. And so for me, that was the first thing that really told me, hey, look, you have found it. You have found the thing that is going to change your life. And so I stuck with it and lost a total of 40 pounds. I lost 10 inches off my waist. I got rid of severe migraines that I had suffered from for years. And that was pretty amazing to me because I think I kind of got into a place where I thought that I didn't have a choice. I thought I was going to live a life that wasn't great. I thought I was going to be tired and not have energy and all those things. So, and I also I didn't realize how bad the migraines were until they were actually gone. So when you finally get to a place where you feel good, it's an amazing thing. So that's why I became such a believer in Beachbody. And so I originally signed up to be a discount coach because, all of my amazing supporters like you, Shannon, and, you kept telling me, oh, you should be a coach. You'd be a great coach. And, as you'll remember, I kept saying, I don't have time to be a coach. I can't do this. It's not for me. I don't want to do this. So I did become a discount coach because I wanted my Shakeology at that discount because I knew I wasn't giving that up. Because I did not want to go back to what I had before, which wasn't, that happy, fulfilled life where I felt healthy and like I wanted to live, my life. So I knew that was something that I wanted. But what happens is that once you get to that place where you found something that works, you are happy, you're healthy, you start sharing your story. Other people start seeing it and they start going, and even if you're not sharing your story, people start seeing that you look different, that you are different, that you feel different, and they want to know what you've done. So that's kind of how the progression went. And it basically just turned into, hey, this is just something I've got to do. It felt good to help other people. It felt good to help my friends and family because they were asking, what are you doing? That felt amazing. It helped keep me on track. It was amazing to watch other people see that they could do it because I knew what it felt like to be in that place where you didn't think there was any other way but what you had, and that you couldn't change your life. So that for me is kind of why I became a coach. And then what it has done for me is enabled me to be able to do a lot more with my life. Not only the health side, but the coaching side has really changed things for me. It's given me the opportunity to do things that I couldn't do before. It's setting me up to be able to retire my husband from his day job. It's setting me up to be able to retire my mom from her job because part of what put me on this journey was I lost my dad to a heart attack. When that happened, my mom had to go back to work, and she works in a warehouse at 60 years old, and I just don't want that. So Beachbody has enabled me to live a better life. It's enabled me to do things for other people that I couldn't do before. It's enabled me to do things for me that I couldn't do before, and it's helped me to be able to live this amazing life that I'm living now. And I know that it just is going to get better and better and better. So that's kind of my quick overview story that was maybe a little bit long, but that again, I get all excited when I start talking Beachbody, and then, next thing you know, it's an hour later. So, a lot of you have come here, and you're probably here for a lot of different reasons, and maybe I even touched on some of those reasons for you. Ultimately, I think that we find that we all have probably all of these things. It feels good to motivate people. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're thinking, I really want to help other people. Maybe you're trying to find a place to, put yourself where you can reach your goals, and you want to live that healthier, happier life. Maybe you even already are healthy and happy and are doing something health and fitness wise. This is a great opportunity for those of you that are doing that as well, because it's a great vehicle to help other people. Maybe you've always had a dream to be a fitness instructor. With us, we don't have to have all those certifications, and you can have them, but this is a great way to put an opportunity in front of people fairly easily. A lot of people, like I said, just want to pay for their Shakeology, and that's great. That's how I started out. It was amazing to be able to say, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to help other people, and what that's going to do is allow me to be able to get my Shakeology for free. And that's how I started, and that was amazing while it lasted. It just wasn't enough for me. Paying off debt. Every single person that I've ever talked to that's become a Beachbody coach has paid off some sort of debt, some way, shape, or form. If you do anything with this business, that's definitely something that's going to happen for you. The amazing thing about Beachbody is you can kind of do what fits good for you. So you might only want to do something part-time. I honestly earn a decent income just doing it part-time myself. And there are tons of us that actually do this full-time. Some people do it for a full-time income, but working part-time. So there's just tons of different opportunities when it comes to the income side of this. Trips, the amazing trips that we have gotten to go on. I just can't say enough great things about them. Beachbody knows how to treat us like we are kings and queens. And when you show up at these events that we have, it's just an amazing, powerful event. You walk away, you're motivated, you feel good, you get to be around like-minded people who are just energetic and happy. And it's just really such an amazing thing for us, even just on a level of self-worth, I guess, because I think a lot of us get stuck in a rut where we actually are around people that maybe aren't the most positive. Maybe there's people in your life who aren't the most supportive. Beachbody provides you, even if you do have that, Beachbody provides you with almost a second extended family. And so, I'm so thankful for that. Some people have even been able to quit their job. So maybe you would like to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe what you are doing right now isn't fulfilling you. Maybe you know that you are meant to do something more. Beachbody can give you that opportunity too. So there's probably a lot of different reasons why a lot of you are here. Maybe you're here for all of these reasons. So either way, I guarantee you there's something here for everybody. So I mentioned those trips, and I can, again, I can't say enough amazing things about the trips and the rewards that Beachbody gives us. We are able to every month receive rewards from Beachbody just for helping other people. So how amazing is that? We get personal development books, we get cool swag. I mean, we get cool coaching jackets and shirts. There's all sorts of things. One of the most recent things was Beachbodyopoly. How cool is it that we have a game, Beachbodyopoly? So I worked really hard for that one. I wasn't going to miss it. But there's all types of rewards. So not only do you get rewarded by doing this and by helping yourself and by helping other people, we get physical rewards from Beachbody, and they range all over the place. But the trips are pretty amazing. We actually, this picture here, Shannon and I went on the cruise 2 years ago, and it was just an amazing event. We basically chartered a cruise ship that was all Beachbody coaches, all the trainers, all the people from Beachbody. So, like I mentioned, all the people that are involved with Beachbody are just amazingly positive people, and they're just great to be around. So think about this cruise ship that's just full of all these amazing people that you're just getting to hang out with, you know what I mean? And you're doing it. It's very easy to get that trip for free. So how cool is that? We go there, we get to work out with the trainers. If you're familiar with Shaun T or Tony Horton or Autumn Calabrese, Shalene Johnson, all those people show up to these events, these live events, and they work out with us. So that's a really powerful thing when you could get into a room with hundreds of other like-minded people and then actually see these trainers who have changed most of our lives. And that's pretty great. So we also do other trips. We have, things that we do where we get together. We actually just came off of our annual coach trip, which was to Nashville, Tennessee, for Summit. That is an amazing, again, I know I've said amazing like 1,000 times already, and I apologize for that, but it really is. I think that the connection that we get with all these other people that are just so positive and so happy and just loving what we do, it's really something great. It gives you something to believe in, something to belong to. And, honestly, that's, I think, what a lot of people are looking for, is just a place to belong, a place to feel like they're doing something. So, a lot of people go, okay, well, what is it that we do, and it's basically our mission to help people live that healthier, the happier, a more fulfilled life. So if we get those results, then we can start a cycle where we help someone else have those results. They're living a healthier, happier, more fulfilled lives. And then they help someone, and then they help someone. Think about what that could do for the world. I mean, we're essentially changing the world, if you ask me. It helps people feel more confident. That really was a big thing for me. When I first met Shannon, her and I sat in a room, and she'll tell you, I couldn't even look her in the eye while we talked. It was like, I just didn't have that confidence. And now it's just hard to keep it down. I just feel good. And when you do something good for yourself, it's easy to just feel happy and confident and want to just be you and live your life. So, lots of people who are stay-at-home moms, or maybe they want to be stay-at-home moms, are able to actually use this business so that they can fulfill their family life. So how cool is that? That where you could actually earn an income and not have to leave your kids with a sitter, not have to be away from all those amazing moments that, you have to miss because you're out trying to earn an income for that same family that you love so much. I mentioned it before, the debt thing is amazing because you really, if you have debt and you want to get it paid off, we have seen so many great success stories of people that have literally paid off all of their debt. You can pay off your credit cards, you can pay off your car loans. We even had a ceremony at our Coach Summit just recently, and I can't remember how many of them there were. I think there were like 6 or 7 people that actually paid off their home mortgages. So they were completely 100% debt free, and they actually shredded their mortgage or their mortgage papers on the stage. That's pretty cool. Freedom of time. That, I think, probably is one of the biggest things, is that you get to choose. You get to work for yourself. You get to do what you want to do with your life. You get to choose. You don't have somebody telling you, here's what you have to do in order to live. And then just that passion for life. And, if I haven't done anything tonight but show you that you can have a passion for life and that you can be happy, and that Beachbody and the people of Beachbody and the coaches on our team and the people that you'll get to work with are going to help fuel that passion for life. So, it's just amazing opportunity. And it's one that at the very least deserves your chance at it. You deserve to take that chance for you so that you can see if it will work for you. Because I bet if you give it some effort, it really will.
Awesome. Thanks, Trisha, so much for being on the call live. I know you have to run, but I love your passion and your energy, and thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you. It was great to be here. Hope I didn't go too long.
Sure, that was great. Thanks so much.
Yeah. See you guys later.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. Well, wow. I just love, when people are talking about our mission and our team, it's just so fun to hear, to feel the energy and excitement. And that's what Beachbody is all about, just the positivity from everyone. So it's so awesome. I'd like to welcome our next guest, Nicole Layton. She's a pretty new coach on our team, but she's a rock star. She's doing amazing things. and she's a pretty busy lady. So I'd like to welcome you to the call, Nicole, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her and her story.
Thank you, Shannon.
Sure.
Well, to start off, when I was younger, my parents owned a tumbling, dance, and acrobatics studio. And so I was pretty active. I did cheerleading and I loved dancing and everything. But then I got married pretty young. So I was 19 and I started having kids right away. And with each baby, I gained about 8 to 10 pounds each. And I always had this idea that I would really lose the weight when I was done having kids. There was a few times where I lost a little bit of weight, but I was kind of waiting to be done because I thought, what's the point if I'm just going to keep having kids? Now I regret that because there is a point. Believe me, if you're still having kids, there's a point in losing weight between. But anyway, so I had 5 kids, biological kids, and then we ended up adopting 3 kids. And I also gained my complimentary 15 pounds when we got those kids in our family because just from stress and, being busy, adding new people to the family, I wasn't able to focus on my health. And then, so I had my last baby about 1.5 years ago, and I was like, okay, that's my last baby. I am ready to get back into shape. And I went skiing about 5 or 6 weeks after I had him, and I had a terrible skiing accident, and I tore my ACL in my knee. And unfortunately, I didn't have insurance at the time, and so my knee stayed swollen, really swollen for about 3 months, and there was still swelling in there for almost a year. But anyway, 6 months after I had my injury, I was able to finally get help because we were finally able to get insurance. And so that took a little while. I felt like I was probably recuperated maybe about 1 year after my injury. And that's when I seeked out a way to get back into shape and get healthy again. And I found Beachbody. And when I found Beachbody, what I loved about Beachbody was it was all 3 components of what I needed to be successful. Because I had tried other things in the past where it was just the nutrition factor. But even when I just had the nutrition factor, I was just going, I need to find something that is, I have the workouts too. And so Beachbody had all of it and a coach. So that was a bonus. So I signed up. And when I signed up for Beachbody, my knee still hurt. I still couldn't kneel down. I still had some pain in there, a little bit of swelling still. And I had already been doing some workouts on my own and trying to strengthen my knee. Well, within, I think about like 2 or 3 weeks, so about my first round of 21 Day Fix, my knee pain completely went away. So the workouts strengthened my knee better than when I was going to physical therapy for Beachbody, the Beachbody workouts. And I did my first round of 21 Day Fix, and I lost 15 pounds in my first 30 days of doing 21 Day Fix. And now I've lost 20 pounds, and I'm still going. I still want to lose a little bit more weight, and I'm still on that journey. But I am helping other people while I'm on that journey. So I'm not going through my whole journey and then deciding to help other people. I want to help people while I'm going through the journey. And what I love about doing that is that I have the motivation to keep my program going because I'm helping other people. It really helps motivate me to be accountable to myself because I am helping other people and they become my friends and my team, and they're motivating me too. So it's give and take, definitely. This picture on here, it's a picture of my family after we had played a game of shadow ball, and I didn't even know what shadow ball was, but we were sitting home a few weeks ago, and I said, we wanted to do kind of a family night, and I said, well, let's go play baseball, and my husband said, yeah, let's do shadow ball. So it's my idea, and I don't usually play the sports. I usually go and chase the baby around, and so it was kind of fun because not only did I participate, but it was my idea, and I ended up winning. because my husband said, we'll just let people hit until they strike out. And I said, no, you should do 4. So it's like 4 runs. And he said, no, we'll just let people hit until they strike out. So after my sixth hit, he said, okay, we'll just switch after 6. So it was kind of funny. And then I just wanted to point out that, after I've lost my first 20 pounds, I have felt more confident. I felt better about myself. And one thing that's really been important to me is when my husband says that I look good, I didn't used to believe him, and now I do. So that's really neat. It's a neat feeling. Sorry, I'm a little emotional. Yeah, so that's my story. So what do coaches do? Well, if you look at these pictures, these are actually coaches from our team. These are real people that are on our team. And they have all lost weight, and they all look amazing, and they're doing great. They've all gotten results with Beachbody. And so anyway, we start by helping ourselves, and we all get a Beachbody workout and nutrition plan and help ourselves first, and our families be healthy. And then we share our fitness journey on social media. And we post what we're doing, we post our success, and people start to notice. And then, so then we can run our own fitness challenges. Those are really fun. People just tell me all the time how much fun they love the fitness challenges. And then we, through our fitness challenges, we help people get results like we got results. And so anyway, we mentor after we're helping people, or while we're helping people, and they sign up as coaches or customers, we mentor other coaches and help them to get paid to do their programs. And so it's just helping give back a little bit of what we got. We meet new people, and we focus on helping just them live healthier and more fulfilling lives. And it's really fulfilling for us to help other people. I have really felt a lot more, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not popular, but just more friends, like more socially active. I was a stay-at-home mom of 7 kids, and now that I've been coaching, I am interacting with people. I feel like I have people to talk to, and I have friends, and I have a motivation group, and it's really great. So, and that's what we do as coaches. So, how do coaches earn money? Well, what is so awesome about Beachbody is that we can earn money in so many different ways. So, your income will directly reflect how many people that you help. So the more people you help, the more money you can make. So the most basic way that we make money is through commissions, and you can earn 25 to 40% commissions. If you've ever worked in sales before, you will know that is a huge commission percentage. Most people get paid 5% is actually a very common percentage that people get paid on commissions. So 25 to 40% is awesome. As your team grows and you get coaches on your team, you can earn weekly team bonuses, weekly matching bonuses, and quarterly bonuses. So the team bonuses, when you get 2 people on your team, you can become an emerald. And when you're an emerald, you can qualify for team bonuses. I remember I signed up with the idea that I would be a discount coach. I didn't end up actually doing that very long because I thought they would talk about Success Club and Emerald and everything. I was like, oh, when I get there, if I ever sign anyone up. When I found out I only had to have 2 people under me to become Emerald, I was like, I can do that. So I did, and within a few weeks, I got 2 people under me, and I started collecting team bonuses. What's awesome about team bonuses is that you can get up to $12,000 a week in team bonuses. And that's a lot of money. Matching bonuses are, it's a percentage of your team, the people under you, their team bonuses. So you can, it's just kind of saying, thank you for getting these people in under you. Let's see, if you get 5 coaches on your team in 5 weeks, so if you get an average of 1 coach a week for 5 weeks, you get a $100 bonus. And I actually got that a few weeks ago. I added 5 coaches last month, and I was able to get that $100 bonus. So that was pretty exciting to just get $100 extra in my check. The quarterly bonuses are pretty cool. They are some money that Beachbody puts aside. It's like 2% or something off of the sales. And for qualified star diamonds, they will receive a quarterly bonus. And it's just another thank you, just saying, hey, thanks, here's some extra money for all of the work that you're doing and all the people that you're helping. There's one more way, and it's there's Beachbody challenges, and when you buy your program, you can enter in for a Beachbody challenge, and that's where you get your free t-shirt. And then they vote, they send out your pictures, and people can vote on them, and you can win prizes and cash and things, and that's really cool. But also, if you help people with their programs, and then they enter in to the Beachbody challenge, then if they win cash, then you also get to get cash too for being their sponsor. So that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of ways that Beachbody says thank you, and you're doing amazing. It's kind of what I love about this. If you look at this list, essentially there's like one thing that's like, okay, here's commissions off of what you sold, and the rest is basically saying thank you. It's like all extras. And it's great when you look at your check and say, oh my gosh, I got this much in a team bonus. That's awesome. It's just kind of an extra thank you. And the awesome thing too about team bonuses is you don't have to be doing this for 6 months or a year before you start getting team bonuses. I think I added 2 coaches in a few weeks, and I started getting team bonuses right away. So these are realistic things that you can achieve pretty quickly.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nicole. I love hearing your story, and you're so motivating. So thank you for sharing and for helping so many people.
Thank you.
Sure. I'd like to welcome our last guest to the call. This is Cindy Roberts, and I wanted her to come on the call because she's an amazing lady as well. And so she's going to share her story of how she's overcome some obstacles and gotten some awesome results by helping herself and then paying it forward and helping others. So welcome, Cindy.
Thank you, Shannon. I'm glad to be here.
Sure.
My story starts many years ago. I'm 52, and I've had 11 children. And with each of my children, I gained lots of weight, and I could normally take it off, but you always keep those last few pounds with each of the babies. And it got to the point where you can see the picture on the left there. I got quite heavy, and that wasn't even when my heaviest. But that's the only picture I could really find because I never liked being in the pictures. So that was hard for me to be in pictures, even though I loved my family and I loved being in life, but I didn't like the way I looked. And so I have struggled with my weight. I've done a lot of different fad diets, a lot of different ways to either try to lose weight by eating or not by eating. And I've tried some different exercise things, but nothing really stayed and nothing really kept the weight off until I found Beachbody. But before I found Beachbody, I also had hip surgery, and that was very hard for me because I wasn't recovering very well, and walking across my kitchen floor, I huffed and puffed, and it's not that far of a distance to walk from my my family room into my kitchen, and I was always a huffing and puffing affair. One of my other difficulties that I struggled with was because of my weight. I couldn't go and explore with my family, and that was very important to me. I couldn't sit on the floor and play with them. I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do. Now, I have my youngest is 11 years old, and my oldest grandchild is 5. So I still have lots of young people in my life, and I wanted to be able to be the kind of grandma that sat on the floor and played games or wrestled with my grandkids and played with my younger children. The one turning point was we went on a family trip to go explore, and I sat on the four-wheeler watching my kids going exploring the caves, and then bringing back to me their treasures and saying, "Mama, look what I found." And I would go, "Oh, yay, good for you, isn't that exciting?" And what I really wanted was I wanted to be down in the caves with them. I wanted to be on the trails. I wanted to see what they saw and experience with them, but I couldn't because I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. So that was what caused me to get off the couch and find a solution. And that's when I met my Beachbody coach, which was Tricia and Shannon. I met them at another business retreat, and they were these cute girls that were so fun and full of life and able to do things. I mean, they were outside doing side planks and doing somersaulting and all these fun things. And I just kind of went, I'll never do that. I'll never be able to do that. That's just, this is as good as it gets. Until Tricia said, "Cindy, I can help you." And I said, "No, you can't. This is it." And she said, "No, I can help you." And she did. She helped me find the right program for me, and it was Tai Chang, to where I could build my body core and learn balance again, because you see, I was a dancer. In my high school years, I was on the dance drill team, and I loved dancing, and that's how I met my husband. I was a ballroom dancer, and so was he, and we were learning how to ballroom dance. So that was important to me. So she taught me how I could use the Tai Chang, and along with Shakeology, I was able, after about 45, 60 days, I said, "Okay, enough of that. Let's get on to some real stuff." And then I started the 21-day fix, and the rest is history. You can see on the right that I needed another current picture because I've even lost more weight than what that picture shows. But the fun thing is, we went camping as a family, and guess who was hiking the hills? Me. Guess who was not out of breath? Me. Guess who said to the kids, "Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun?" It was me. Guess who went swimming with her kids? And I usually would just sit in the pool and just kind of bounce, and "Oh, how fun. Yeah, you went off the high dive. Oh, yes, you hit the ball." And I wouldn't play. But I was playing. I was chasing the kids. I was dunking the children. I was playing keep away. I jumped off the high dive twice, scared the pants off me because it was the high dive. It was fun. It was fun. I am having fun. At the age of 52, I am having a ball. I run, I chase, I dance around my house, and I am having fun in my family. And that's what life is for, is to have fun. And as a coach, I told Tricia, no, I don't need to start a business. No, I'm not going to be a coach. No, I'm not going to do that. But then when she said you can get a discount on your Shakeology, I went, sign me up. But I'm still not building a business. And she said, that's fine, whatever. You can still get your discount. And I said, okay, fine. But then when I started seeing posts of what people were earning and how they were helping other people, I said, maybe I better take a better look at this. And that's when I decided that I would start building a business and helping other people who were stuck like me and who didn't know or couldn't find a way to be happy and to have a happy, fulfilling life. So for me, my goal is to help other women and men too, if they want, that at the ripe young age of over 50 to be forever fit. And I can pay that forward and have other people come and join my team and to be happy and to be coaches and help other people be fit. So that's my story. So what kind of programs does Beachbody have? Well, you've heard a few. I use Tai Chang to help after surgery. You've heard about 21 Day Fix. I've also used the PiYo. There's a new program that's out that I'm so excited for, the end of exercise with Shaun T, and it's called Size, and you get a dance. So that one I am so excited to try. There's programs for everyone, whether you're a beginner like I was and struggling for surgery, or whether you're advanced, whether you're a bodybuilder and need some different definitions. There's a new one, another program coming out that's called Hammer and Chisel, with two performance athletes that are the bodybuilders that they have come together and are collaborating on a new program. So there's a Beachbody program for anybody. We've got the equipment, we've got supplements, we've got what's called the 3-day refresh. So if you are struggling with a craving, or you need a quick, just a quick break in what you're doing to give you a fresh start, that's the 3-day refresh. If you're looking for a complete cleanse, then you've got your ultimate reset. And we have some new supplements there to help you with your Shakeology and with your health and fitness. So there is something for everyone in Beachbody. Now, for something that I like is the secret weapon of Beachbody, and it's called Shakeology. And I mentioned it a little bit, but what is Shakeology? A lot of people go, Shakeology, that's another drink. Nuh-uh, Let me tell you what is the best nutrition-dense product that I have found, and I've looked a lot. Shakeology has protein and amino acids. It has antioxidants and superfruits, phytonutrients and super greens, adaptogen herbs, prebiotics and probiotics, and digestive enzymes. And you say, well, what is that all for? Well, let me tell you what it's all for and why you want to do that. With all of those things that I shared with you, one of the things, and the biggest thing, is that it helps you to lose weight, but you maintain a healthy weight. For me, on my pictures, that the right side picture was, I took that back in October. I have maintained, or have lost probably about 5 more pounds, but I have maintained that weight for 8 months. And I know it's because I have maintained a healthy lifestyle. And Shakeology is definitely part of that. You get increased energy and stamina. I can dance the night away. And I know I wouldn't have been able to do that without my Shakeology. It reduces cravings. And for me, that was a huge thing, because I love my sugar and I love my chocolate. But I have my chocolate Shakeology, and I've already had my chocolate for the day. So that reduces that craving. It improves your digestion. It increases regularity. I know TMI on that one. But it helps your body systems to be regular. It decreases cholesterol. It helps regulate your blood sugars. Do I need to go on? It's just an awesome product. It has 70 healthy ingredients all in one glass. It helps you build and repair your muscles. It just helps support brain function for alert thinking, and it promotes healthy skin, hair, and nails. And I was looking at my nails the other day, and I went, wow, these really are strong nails. And I thought, okay, my Shakeology's working. I like it. So with that, there's the fun thing that I like to do. I like to compare and shop wisely. If there are other shakes and other products out there, you can go to Starbucks and you get a drink that's supposed to be a healthy drink, and that's $5 or $6. But with Shakeology, it's less than $5 a day for the healthiest meal that you'll ever have in the day. So, all right, next slide. So one of the things that I also looked at was testimonials when I was deciding whether I wanted to do this or not. I needed to make sure that I found something that really worked, because like I said, I'd tried a lot. But here's just some of these different testimonials of people on our team. These are some real people, and I've talked to them. I know who they are. Vonda, she is just a sweet gal. But she says that the Pure Results team training helped me understand why my daily activities as a Beachbody coach. It also provided me with the tools and resources to be a successful coach. I've seen the fruit of the applied training in my business growth. I am now confident in the process because I saw that it produces results. And that's a true statement. On our team, Shannon has a wonderful training program to help you in your goals. So whatever your goal is, whether it's to be healthy and fit or to gain money or to earn a certain income, the tools are there. They are there to help you. And with Angela, she said our team training has been instrumental in her success, and I'll ditto that one. The training is phenomenal. I have not found another program that trains like our team and like we have the training within Beachbody. It is just awesome. It's so motivational. It's so positive. I have not found anything better than what we have here. So the testimonials are abounding. If you need more, we have more.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Cindy. Your story is incredible, and that's awesome. You went off the high dive. So, woohoo! Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for joining us on our webinar tonight. If you're still here and still watching, we just have a few more slides to go. So thanks for sticking with us tonight. To listen to our stories and learn what coaching is all about. So I introduced myself at the beginning. I'm Shannon Galladay. And if you have never heard my story, I just wanted to share bits and pieces of it tonight. But I've been a coach for about 3.5 years now. So I'm the founding coach on our team. We have over 500 coaches on our team now from all over the US and Canada. And it's been an amazing journey. Just because it just started with me and my husband. I wanted to find a way to get in shape. I was a former gymnast and dancer and runner. I ran a marathon, several half marathons. I was always in shape before I got married and had kids. And then when I had our first daughter, I went from the 130s all the way to 199 pounds the day she was delivered. And that was really hard for me because I just didn't know how to lose the weight. So I came home from the hospital at 188 pounds. I'm only 5'4", and I didn't know how to lose weight. And I was working full time before I had her and sitting at a desk all day. I know that had a big part to it, and I had really bad headaches during my pregnancies as well. I just really struggled with my pregnancies, and so anyway, I saw my cousin's wife, who was 80 pounds with P90X, and that's how I was introduced to Beachbody. It was back in, I believe, 2009, 2010. It was a long time ago. And so I said, whatever she did, I want to do that because it sounded awesome. So I did the full 90 days, and I did the Insanity workout, and I got awesome results, and I was able to run a half marathon. That's my goal after every baby, to run a half marathon. So I did it, and it was awesome. And so I was just a huge believer of the workouts and the nutrition plans and the fitness programs, just to help me gain confidence and get my body back. And it was so much more than just the weight loss, but just to get my body back again. So this is a picture during my second pregnancy. I got up to 196 pounds this time. But this time I knew, and once again, I had the headaches, the intense headaches. I was working up until the day I had our second daughter, in an office in front of a computer sitting all day. And you know, both times I was having babies, I mean, that's another part of it. I was just really fearful of I didn't know how we were going to afford to have another baby. Our financial situation was very unstable. We weren't sure where we were going to live. We weren't sure if my husband had a job, and it was kind of scary. And so anyway, this picture is a couple of months before we had our second daughter. I didn't want to take any pictures after that. I just felt awful. And then the picture on the right is after I lost the weight and got my body back. I did it twice as fast this time because I used Shakeology and a coach this time. I didn't use that before. I just used the workouts. So this time I had Shakeology and the coach and the support group, and then I decided to become a coach in December 2011, which really helped me stay motivated and on track with my goals. So now I'm pregnant with baby number 3, and so I'm 30 weeks pregnant, and I've gained so far about 35 pounds less so far total than what I gained in the other pregnancies. I haven't had any headaches, maybe 1 or 2, but that is the biggest difference, and I think it's to do with Shakeology and just exercising, living healthier. That has helped me so much because those headaches just kind of put me down and I wasn't able to do much. And so, and this time I was able to quit my job because of Beachbody. And this time we're not living in an unstable situation. We actually just got our first home a couple of weeks ago, which I love. It's so exciting to be out of apartments and temporary living. We've moved, this is our 6th move in 3 years between 3 states. It's been kind of a crazy journey. But this time I feel the most confident about where we're at financially, bringing a baby into the world. And my biggest dream was just to be able to stay at home with our girls. I wanted to be there. It killed me to put them in daycare and have nannies. And I was able to work less after our second daughter was born, but it just ripped my heart out when I was missing things. And I was just so excited to be a mom, and I wanted to be there for our kids. And so now, now just knowing that I can be there, just like Cindy said, just being out there and Nicole also touched on it, just being a part of our kids' lives and not just watching or not just, working to pay the bills and not being able to see what's going on, but really being there and really being a part of it. And so just as far as financial, I don't really share a lot of my financials very much because this is so much more to me than just making money. Making money is a bonus to me. But my first year as a coach, I made about $13,000, so just over $1,000 a month average. That was my first month. It didn't start out that way. The first month I was a coach, I made $260. And after about 5 months, I started earning $1,000 a month. And then that first year, I earned $13,000. The second year, I kind of slowed down. A lot of things got in my way, but I still was able to earn just over $22,000 my second year, so starting to earn more of a part-time income. My third year was last year, and I made just over $48,000. So I was really excited about last year. Last year was a big milestone because I started making more than what I was making at my full-time job, working, up to 50, 60 hours a week. I was actually making more and I was staying at home. Obviously this is work. I work 1 to 3 hours a day, 15 to 20 hours a week. But to work 15, 20 hours a week and make more than I was in my full-time income was pretty amazing to me. And then this year, so far, if I double what I've made the half of the year, I'll make just over $70,000 this year. And my plan is to go even higher at that than that point. But if I just double where I'm at, then that's where I'll be. So, like I say, I don't share those numbers. To be boastful or just to say this is all about money, but just to kind of give you an idea of what is possible. And I know there's a lot of people out there that have gone faster than me. And so that's my goal, is to help the coaches on our team to go faster, because I learned a lot of things the hard way. And so a lot of coaches on our team are actually going faster than I was, than my pace. And so I'm really excited to see more success stories. It's so amazing to me to see, the before and afters and people just having energy and loving life and being able to do what they want to do. But then also to be able to help moms and, people out there who want to pay off debt and just have big goals and dreams, whether they want to, contribute more to their church or to charity, or just to be able to not be chained to a desk. I talked to a lady the other day. She paid $17,000 last year in daycare costs because she works full time, which is crazy. And daycare is expensive. I know how it was, and I know how it was for me when I felt like I was giving so much of my paycheck to daycare. And so anyway, it's just amazing to be able to help moms and people out there, whether you're a mom or not, just really get the most out of life and not just let life pass us by. So anyway, that's a little bit of my story, and this is a picture of our family on the right, and we have one on the way, another girl. All right, so a little bit about the business. Like I say, it's not like a traditional business. My dad is an entrepreneur. He opened up a business with a building, and there were desks, and there was computers, and he spent his whole life savings, several $100,000, and invested in all of these things to build his business. It took him several years to just break even. So a lot of traditional businesses are like that. You have a building, you have employees, things like that. But our business, which is awesome, is you can do it from anywhere. Like I say, I have moved. This is our 6th home in 3 years, between 3 different states, Utah, Arizona, and California. I've been able to keep my business going during that whole time because, and people say, is it hard to move because, then you have to rebuild your clientele. And I say, no, it's awesome because I can work with anyone in the United States and Canada. And so for me, actually, like Nicole talked about friends, well, when I first started moving, it was kind of depressing because I just had to keep starting over and meeting new people. But now I get to take my friends with me. And so that's what's exciting to me, is that I have this support system that I can take wherever I go. And so it's definitely not like traditional businesses. We can make a profit in our first month as a coach. And a lot of coaches on our team have done that. So if you want to make a profit in your first month, it is very possible. And it's also not like traditional businesses where we don't have to buy inventory, we don't have to pay employees or any extra additional costs. It's also 100% risk-free. So most businesses, you're just out of luck if your business goes goes under or whatever. But our business, you can get a full refund, and the only cost really to join is buying the program. So we work out, we use Shakeology. We don't tell anyone to do anything that we're not doing ourselves. And so all you're doing is buying the programs at a discount and then helping others do the same thing. And so, but if you're not 100% like, I really want to do this, you can send it all back and you can get your money back, and it's 100% risk-free. So that's pretty awesome because most businesses aren't like that. Like I say, no inventory, which is awesome. You don't have to have tons of workouts at your house, and don't have to worry about shipping anything. This is definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. And so, we talked about some of the financial numbers, but that is backed by a lot of hard work and effort and focus and dedication. And so this is not, if you're looking for like a quick get-rich-quick scheme, this is not it. I recommend, when people say they want to replace their income, like I did, I recommend getting a job first, so working and then doing this on the side, and then when your income has replaced your job, then you can quit. But some people think that this is going to replace right away. I would say, it definitely takes time to build it and to grow it, but you can replace it over time. It just will take a little time to get there, but not a lot of time. So, and there's unlimited growth potential. I know when I worked, so I have a bachelor's degree in public relations, and I worked for 8 years in the corporate world. And, I didn't make a lot of money, probably because of the location that I was working out of. But, I got $1 an hour a year raise. And I thought, wow, at this pace, it's going to take me forever to really make some financial goals that I want. But with this business, like I shared some of my financials, you can double your income every year. You can give yourself a raise whenever you want. It's just based off of how much time you put into it and how many people you're helping. The other bonus is Beachbody gives us free customers. And so they have the infomercials. You might have seen the late night TV with the workouts and things like that. Beachbody gives us those customers. So they go to Beachbody and then they're given to us, which is awesome. I don't know any other company that does that. So we'd like to invite you to join our dance party. Woo-woo! Cindy mentioned this, and Nicole, we're excited about this dance workout. Just came out a couple days ago. Sorry, it's brand new, hot off the shelf. If you've heard of Shaun T, the Insanity guy, well, he has taken exercise out of the picture. It's the end of exercise, and it's called size. So this is so fun. We tried it today actually with my little girls and we were dancing, but it's just a fun way to get in shape. And so that's what we're doing. Is we're going to dance and we're going to drink Shakeology and we're going to talk about it and we're going to help people. Now, obviously, you can join and become a coach with any program that we have. There's lots of different programs, so you can talk to your personal coach and find the one that's right for you. But we'd love to have you join our dance party, our size challenge, where we're basically, like I say, we're going to use the workouts, we're going to help ourselves get in shape, and then we're going to share our journeys and tell everyone else about it, which is pretty awesome. So, like I say, the only cost to join is your workout, Shakeology, and you can talk to your coach about that. So that's a very small cost to join for that, to get your business going. So, the dance workout, it starts as low as $140, which is so awesome. So you can start your business there and you can earn your money back within your first month. There is a $15.95 business fee, which covers your websites. You get 3 websites, you get marketing tools, you get customer service. Beachbody ships everything for you. You have accounting tools, you have a back office. You also have a success library from Success Magazine, which has tons of audio and personal development that we can look at every day. There's tons of training and tools available for us. And so, like I say, most businesses, you have a building and all of those costs, but all we have is $15.95. So that's pretty awesome, and we can get it paid for really easily. So quickly, I know we're way over time here, but if you have any concerns, like you're not sure about your time, you're not sure how to market yourself, you're not sure, you're not a health and fitness expert, you're worried about what people will think, you don't want to buy a lot of products, you're worried about the startup cost. If you have any concerns, please contact the person that invited you, because we can help you overcome those. With the time, so I'm going to quickly go through some of them, but with the time, a lot of us start out with a busy life. We have a full-time job, part-time job, kids, you heard Cindy, 11 kids. There's a lot going on in our lives, and so that's the cool thing about this is you can fit it into a busy schedule. You can do it as much or as little as you like. You're not sure how to market yourself. We have tons of training on exactly how to market yourself. If you want to do it in person, if you want to do it online, social media, we can help you to know exactly what to do. And the cool thing is you don't have to be a health and fitness expert. Beachbody, they are the experts, and we're just the motivators to help people stay on track with their goals. So you don't have to have any background. You can if you like, but you don't have to. Worried about what people will think. I know I was worried at first, just having a lot of professional contacts. But the more I put my story out there, the more positive feedback I got from people saying, thank you for sharing your story. And that really motivated me. I've had my picture since high school. This is actually how I look. So thank you for inspiring me to share how you really look, things like that. So you'd be surprised how many people will connect with you when you really share your story. You don't want to buy a lot of products. Awesome. I don't either. So we don't have to do that. All you do is buy stuff for yourself to help yourself be in shape. Worried about the startup cost, which is the cost of a challenge pack. And if you are worried about that, I know I was worried about that. So I said, I need to make my money back in this first month. We'll tell you step by step exactly what to do to make your money back in that first month. And like Nicole talked about, those team bonuses to help you get your team going and help it get off the ground. So if you are ready to learn more, I know we've talked a lot tonight, but if you are ready to learn more, if you have any questions, please join our Behind the Scenes of Coaching group. We have groups started already right now, and we have groups starting next week. We have groups starting all of the time. So if you're interested in learning more of the details, that group is available. You can become an apprentice coach to our new coach mentorship. So this is cool, where you kind of shadow a coach and you will walk with them, kind of like if you were doing an internship or a mentorship, something like that. You'll help them run the challenges. Your coach will help you talk to people about their health and fitness goals, just kind of walk with you along the way so you're not alone. So contact the person that invited you to learn more about being a coach on our team. We have a lot of exciting things coming up, like say our size group coming up on August 10th, which is going to be amazing. Also our new coach training coming up soon on August 10th as well. So we still have some time. We are setting the deadline at July 31st to join all of these awesome things coming up. So make sure to talk to your coach and ask them if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you have a wonderful night, and we will talk to you again soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.